Tired of backbreaking garden work with little reward? What if the secret wasn't more work, but less? We're digging into the lazy gardener's gold mine to find 10 perennial and self-seeding vegetables that grow like weeds. These plants thrive on neglect, coming back year after year to fill your table with incredible, nutrient-packed food. 1. Alexander's. Kicking off our list is a plant with a history as rich as its flavor, Alexander's. The Romans called it the pot herb of Alexander, and it was a garden staple for centuries before celery came along and stole the show. Every single part of this plant is edible, from its root all the way to its fruit. So, why does it grow like a weed? Because Alexander's is an unstoppable self-seeder. Plant it once, and you'll probably have it for life, as it scatters its seeds everywhere and just keeps popping up. It's incredibly tough, thriving in poor, free-draining soil, especially in coastal spots where other plants might give up. It isn't fussy about where it lives and puts down deep taproots to find its own water, meaning you can basically just ignore it. In its first year, you get these lush, glossy leaves. By year 2, it shoots up this incredible architectural flower stalk that can get over a meter tall, attracting swarms of pollinators with its greenish-yellow, umbrella-shaped flowers. The flavor is totally unique, somewhere between celery and parsley with a myrrh-like scent. You can cook the stalks and leaves in soups, pickle the flower buds, or even use the spicy black seeds as a seasoning. For a low-effort plant that delivers a big impact, Alexander's is a forgotten treasure. 2. Arch. Coming in next is the gorgeous and durable arch, also known as mountain spinach. If you've ever tried to grow spinach in the summer only to watch it bolt and turn bitter, arch is about to become your new best friend. This plant is way more heat-tolerant than spinach, letting you harvest fresh greens all summer long. What makes it so weed-like is its wild ability to self-seed. Once you have a patch of arch, you'll find little volunteers popping up all over your garden next year. It's not picky at all, even tolerating salty and alkaline soils where other greens would just fail. Seriously, you can see volunteer arch plants sprouting happily in the middle of a gravel driveway. And visually, arch is a total stunner. It comes in these vibrant red, purple, and bright green colors, with some varieties growing up to 6 feet tall and adding a huge splash of drama to the garden. Its flavor is milder than spinach, which makes it perfect for salads or any cooked dish. Plus, it's a nutritional powerhouse, packed with fiber, calcium, and vitamin C. For a beautiful, tasty, and ridiculously easy green, arch is a must-have. 3. Skirret. Next, we have a sweet, forgotten root vegetable that was a big deal in medieval times, long before the potato took over. Skirret. Its name actually comes from the Dutch word for sugar root, and for good reason. It tastes like a wonderful cross between a parsnip and a carrot, with a little peppery kick. Skirret makes the list because it's a hardy perennial that forms a cluster of roots, kind of like a sweet potato. Once it's established, it comes back every year. You can just harvest a few of the roots and replant the main crown to keep your supply going. It's also super easy to propagate from offsets, and it'll even self-seed if you let it. This plant is tough, handles a wide range of temperatures, and has almost no pest problems. Its only real demand is consistently moist soil to keep the roots from getting woody. Sure, it's a low-yield crop, which is why it fell out of fashion commercially, but for a home gardener, it's a fun novelty that pays off. You can roast the roots, toss them in soups as a natural sweetener, or even eat the young flower shoots. If you're looking for a unique, sweet root that will happily multiply in a damp corner of your garden, skirret is a fantastic choice. 4. Cardoon. Our next vegetable is a true garden giant, the bold and dramatic cardoon. It's a close cousin of the globe artichoke, but with cardoon, you eat the thick, fleshy leaf stalks instead of the flower buds. This plant has a real presence, growing up to 5 feet tall and 6 feet wide with these amazing silvery gray, serrated leaves. Its weed-like determination is legendary. In fact, in places like California and Australia, it's actually considered an invasive weed because it escaped from gardens. That's because it's built for dry climates, thriving in poor soil and spreading by both roots and seeds. For a lazy gardener, That kind of resilience is exactly what we want. Plant it in a sunny, well-drained spot, and it will give you architectural beauty and a gourmet harvest for years. The stalks, which taste a lot like artichoke, are traditionally blanched to make them tender by wrapping them up to block out the sun for a few weeks. The reward is a vegetable that's perfect for braising or adding to stews. But even if you don't eat it, the plant produces these huge, violet-purple, thistle-like flowers that are an absolute magnet for bees. For a plant that delivers on looks and food with almost no care, cardoon is an unbeatable choice. And we're only halfway through the list. If your mind is already buzzing with ideas for a garden that works for you, instead of the other way around, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got 5 more indestructible vegetables to show you, and trust me, you won't want to miss our final pick. 5. Patience dock. Charging in next is patience dock, a type of large sorrel known for its fantastic zesty, lemony flavor. If you love that tangy kick in your food, this is the perennial for you. Unlike its smaller cousin, French sorrel, patience dock is a tough, deep-rooted plant that establishes a serious clump and just keeps going for years with zero fuss. This plant really does grow like a weed because it's so resilient, even thriving in the poor, acidic, and damp soils where more delicate greens would just give up. It's part of the dock family, which is notorious for its persistence, and patience dock is no exception. It grows a deep taproot that makes it drought-tolerant and hard to get rid of. But then again, why would you want to? Once you have a patch, it will give you sharp, lemony greens from early spring all the way through the season. Nutritionally, it's a superstar with extremely high levels of vitamin C. The young leaves are the best since they have the brightest flavor and are lower in oxalic acid. Use them to liven up a salad, wilt them into a sauce for fish, or blend them into a vibrant soup. A quick heads up, it can self-seed pretty aggressively, so it's a good idea to cut back the flower stalks if you want to keep it contained. 6. Sea kale. Now we're heading to the coast for a gourmet vegetable that's also an ornamental powerhouse, sea kale. As the name suggests, this plant is native to the seashores of Europe, which tells you everything you need to know about its toughness. It's built to thrive in salty, windswept conditions and poor, sandy soil, making it virtually indestructible in most gardens. Its weed-like behavior comes from its perennial nature. Sea kale grows a deep taproot and comes back bigger and stronger each year, with beautiful, wavy, blue-green leaves. It's extremely drought-tolerant, and once you get it established, it's a plant-and-forget crop that will produce for over a decade. The real prize, though, is the spring harvest. You can cover the emerging young shoots with a bucket to block out the light. This blanches them, producing tender, white stalks that taste like a nutty, more sublime version of asparagus. But even if you don't blanch them, the young leaves and tiny broccoli-like flower buds are also delicious and packed with vitamin C. It's a true multi-purpose plant that offers a gourmet harvest, beautiful foliage, and fragrant, honey-scented flowers that pollinators go crazy for. 7. Walking onions. Marching into our next spot are the incredible, self-propagating walking onions, also known as Egyptian walking onions. These might be the ultimate lazy gardener's allium because they literally plant themselves. This perennial onion doesn't make seeds. Instead, it forms a cluster of tiny bulbs or bulbils at the top of its stalks. As they get heavy, the stalk bends over, touches the ground, and the bulbils take root, starting a whole new plant. Over a few seasons, your onion patch will look like it's walking across the garden. This ability to spread so freely is what makes them grow like weeds. Plant them once in a sunny spot, and you will have a permanent, ever-expanding patch of onions with zero extra effort. They aren't picky about soil as long as it drains well, and they are incredibly hardy, surviving both hot summers and freezing winters. And you get multiple harvests from this one plant. The green shoots can be used just like spring onions or chives all year round. The small underground bulbs can be harvested and used like shallots, and the little top-set bulbils have a potent, spicy flavor perfect for pickling or tossing into stir-fries. Because they multiply so easily, you can harvest as much as you want without ever worrying about running out. 8. Lovage. Towering in at 8th position on our list is lovage, a gigantic perennial herb that is an absolute flavor bomb. If you love the taste of celery, just imagine a version that's 10 times more intense, grows up to 6 feet tall, and comes back every single year without you lifting a finger. That's lovage. Honestly, one plant is usually enough for a whole family because its flavor is so concentrated. Lovage's weed-like power is twofold. It's a vigorous perennial with a massive root system, and it self-seeds like crazy if you let it. For that reason, many gardeners cut the flower heads off, but for the truly lazy gardener, this just means more free plants. It loves rich, moist soil and will grow happily in full sun or partial shade. Every part of the plant is edible and tastes intensely of celery with hints of parsley and anise. The leaves are fantastic in soups and stews. The hollow stems can be used as a flavorful, edible straw for a Bloody Mary, which is a cool party trick. You can grind the seeds as a spice, and even the root can be harvested and eaten as a vegetable. For an almost comically large and productive plant that delivers huge flavor for no work, lovage is a true giant of a lazy garden. 9. Good King Henry. Good King Henry is a true, forgotten edible, a perennial green that was a staple in kitchen gardens for centuries before modern spinach took over. It's sometimes called poor man's asparagus, which gives you a hint about its versatility. What makes this plant an absolute dream for the lazy gardener is its quiet persistence. It's a hardy perennial that forms a clump and will come back reliably every spring for years, often in the exact same spot, without any help from you. It thrives in partial shade and nitrogen-rich soil, making it perfect for those tricky, less sunny spots in the garden where other veggies fail. It's also rarely bothered by pests or diseases, making it one of the most trouble-free greens you can possibly grow. Good King Henry offers 3 different harvests from one plant. In early spring, you can cut the tender new shoots and cook them just like asparagus. Later, the young, arrow-shaped leaves can be picked and used like spinach. And finally, the small, unopened flower buds can be steamed or fried like tiny broccoli florets. It's a true multitasker that asks for nothing but gives so much back. 10. Sea beet. Our final super vegetable that grows like a weed is the wild ancestor of them all, sea beet. This is the original, the plant that gave us all our modern beets, chard, and perpetual spinach. And it is, without a doubt, one of the toughest and most resilient edible plants on the entire planet. It grows wild on coastal cliffs and salt marshes, so it is genetically programmed to survive and thrive in the absolute worst conditions. Sea beet is the very definition of a weed you can eat. It's a perennial that can handle salty soil, drought, and total neglect. Plant it once, and it will come back year after year, self-seeding and taking over any patch of ground it can find. Because of its wild genetics, it's highly resistant to the pests and diseases that often destroy its cultivated descendants. It grows best in full sun and well-drained soil, but honestly, it will grow just about anywhere. The leaves are glossy, thick, and succulent, with a delicious flavor that is so much richer and more complex than store-bought chard or spinach. You can harvest the young leaves continuously from spring all the way through autumn. They are fantastic steamed with a bit of butter or used in any recipe that calls for spinach. It is the ultimate survival food, a perennial powerhouse of nutrition that you can plant and forget, knowing it will be there to feed you year after year. For its sheer indestructibility, sea beet is the undisputed king of the lazy garden. So that's the list. 10 incredible, resilient, and delicious vegetables that will completely change the way you think about gardening.